We got a new record out called The Missing Years. This is a song off of that. This song here has got a whole bunch of things in it. It's got Wilbur and Orville Wright and James Dean and cheeseburgers and Navajo Indians. And it all rhymes and it's over with in 3 minutes. A young man from a small town with a very large imagination lay alone in his room with his radio on, looking for another station. And when the static from the mouthpiece gave way to the sound below, James Dean went out to Hollywood, put his picture in a picture show. James Dean went out to Hollywood, put his picture in a picture show. And it's, oh, Daddy, get off of your knees. Mama, why'd you have to go? Your darling Jim is out on the limb. Put my picture in a picture show. Oh, oh, a picture in a picture show. Hamburgers, cheeseburgers, Wilbur and Orville Wright. John Garfield in the afternoon, Montgomery Cliff tonight. And when the static hit the mouthpiece, it gave way to the sound below. James Dean went out to Hollywood, put his picture in a picture show. So, Daddy, get off of your knees. Mama, why'd you have to go? Your darling Jim is out on a limb. Put my picture in a picture show. Oh, oh, a picture in a picture show. A man in a wigwam sitting on a reservation with a big black hole in the belly of his soul, waiting on an explanation why the white man sits on his fat can and takes pictures of the Navajo. And every time he clicks his Kodak pics, he steals a little bit of soul. Every time he clicks his Kodak pics, he steals a little bit of soul. So, Daddy, get off of your knees. Mama, why'd you have to go? Your darling Jim is out on a limb. Put my picture in a picture show. Oh, oh, a picture in a picture show. Ah, ah, a picture in a picture show. Here we go. From a small town with a very large imagination. Thank you. This is a song I wrote with a good buddy of mine from Memphis. His name is Keith Sachs. We wrote this song during the daytime, and we liked it so much we thought we'd go out and celebrate the song that night. And we celebrated a little too much and ended up in jail. We had to spend the whole night because he didn't want to call his wife to tell her where we really were. So we just sat in that little cell all night talking about what a neat song it was. It's called You Got Gold Inside of You. Is there ever enough space between us to keep us both honest and true? Why is it so hard just to sit in the yard and stare at the sky so blue? I got a new way of walking and a new way of talking, honey, when I'm around you. But it gives me the blues when I got some good news and you're not there to bring it to. Well, life is a blessing, it's a delicatessen of all the little favors you do. all wrapped up together, no matter the weather. Baby, I always come through. Well, it's a measure of treasure that gives me the pleasure of loving you the way I do. And you know I would gladly say I need your love badly and bring these little things to you. 'Cause you got gold, gold inside of me. Oh, you got gold, gold inside of me. Well, I got some gold inside me too. I'm thinking I'm knowing that I gotta be going. You know I hate to say so long. It gives me an ocean, a mixed up emotion. I'll have to work it out in a song. Well, I'm leaving a lot for the little I got, but you know a lot of little will do. And if you give me your love, I'll let it shine up above and light my way back home to you. 'Cause you got gold, gold inside of me. You got gold, gold inside of me. Well, I got some gold inside me too. You got wheels turning inside of me. You got wheels turning inside of me. Well, I got wheels turning inside me too. Thank you. I got a kind of unusual Christmas present 2 years back. I got a divorce for Christmas. So I went out and bought myself this electric train because I never had one before. And I brought it back to my house and I nailed it to the dining room table. Because I could. This is called I Guess I Wish You All the Best. I wish you love and happiness. I guess I wish you all the best. I wish you don't do like I do. You never fall in love with someone like you. 'Cause if you feel just like I did, you better walk around the block like a little kid. But kids don't know, they can only guess how hard it is to wish you happiness. I guess the love is like a Christmas card. You decorate a tree, you throw it in the yard. It decays and dies, and the snowmen melt. Well, I once knew love, I knew how love felt. Yeah, I knew love, and love knew me. And when I walked, love walked with me. And I got no hate, and I got no pride. Well, I got so much love that I cannot hide. Yeah, I got so much love that I cannot hide. Say you drive a Chevy, say you drive a Ford. You say you drive around the town till you just get bored. And then you change your mind for something else to do. And your heart gets bored with your mind and it changes you. Well, it's a doggone shame, and it's an awful mess. I wish you love, I wish you happiness. I wish you love, I wish you happiness. I guess I wish you all the best. Oh, Grandpa wore his suit to dinner nearly every day. No particular reason, he just dressed that way. Brown necktie and a matching vest, both with wingtip shoes. He built a closet on our back porch and put a penny in a burned out fuse. Grandpa was a carpenter, built houses, stores, and banks. Chain smoked camels, cigarettes, and hammered nails and planks. He would level on the level. He shaved even every door. Go that horizon the hour, called Lincoln Wonder War. Well, he used to sing me blood on the saddle and rock me on his knee. And let me listen to the radio before we got TV. Well, he'd drive to church on Sunday, and he'd take me with him too. Stained glass in every window, hearing aids in every view. Grandpa was a carpenter, built houses, stores, and banks. Chain smoked camels, cigarettes, and hammered nails and planks. He would level on the level. He shaved even every door. Go that horizon hour, called Lincoln Wonder War. My grandma was a teacher. She went to school in Bowling Green. Traded in a milking cow for a singer and sewing machine. Then she called her husband Mister, and she walked real tall and cried. She used to buy me comic books after Grandpa died. Grandpa was a carpenter, built houses, stores, and banks. Chain smoked camels, cigarettes, and hammered nails and planks. You were the level along the level. You shaved even every door. 24 hours an hour. Cause you think you won the war. Grandpa was a carpenter. Small town, bright lights, Saturday night. Pinballs and pool halls are flashing their lights. Making change behind the counter in a penny arcade sat the fat girl daughter of Virginia and Ray. Lydia hid her thoughts like a cat behind her small eyes, sunk deep in her fat. She read a romance magazine up in her room and felt just like Sunday on Saturday afternoon. But dreaming just comes natural, like the first breath from a baby, like sunshine feeding daisies, like the love hidden deep in your heart. Bunk beds, shaved heads, Saturday night. A warehouse of strangers with 60 white lights, staring through the ceiling, just wanting to be one of too many, a young PFC. Donald, there were spaces between Donald and whatever he said. Strangers had forced him to live in his head. He'd envision the details of romantic scenes after midnight in the stillness of the barracks latrine. But dreaming just comes natural, like the first breath from a baby, like sunshine feeding daisies, like the love hidden deep in your heart. Hot love, cold love, no love at all. A portrait of guilt is hung on the wall. Nothing is wrong and nothing is right. Donald and Lydia made love that night. Love. They made a love in the mountains. They made a love in the streams. They made a love in the valleys. They made a love in their dreams. But when they were finished, there was nothing to say, 'cause mostly they'd made love from 10 miles away. But dreaming just comes natural, like the first breath from a baby, like sunshine feeding daisies, like a love hidden deep in your hearts. There's a song here. I got the idea for this song when I was visiting my mom in Chicago, and I was sitting on a sofa with her while she was helping her finish this crossword puzzle. And there was this deal on the back of the crossword puzzle book where you filled in these blanks. It was like a bunch of similes, like sly as a fox and busy as a bee. And my mother got to telling me some of the phrases she used to use when she was a child in Kentucky, and they were mostly unmentionable. So we got to laughing about them. I tore that page out of the book and I kept it in my wallet because we got a good laugh out of it. I kept it with me for about a year, and I kept thinking someday I'd write a song about a guy that ate like a horse but sang like a bird, you know? So for the year I carried this thing around, I had a working title for the song in case the song police stopped me. The working title for this song was When the World Was Flat as a Pancake, Mona Lisa Was Happy as a Clam. But I've changed that since to, now it's just called, Ooh, Baby, It's a Big Old Goofy World. Up in the morning, work like a dog. It's better than sitting like a bump on a log. Mind all your manners, be quiet as a mouse. Someday you'll own a home that's as big as a house. Well, I know a fella, he eats like a horse, knocks his old balls round the old golf course. You ought to see his wife, she's a cute little dish. She smokes like a chimney and drinks like a fish. There's a big old goofy man dancing with a big old goofy girl. Ooh, baby, it's a big old goofy world. Now Elvis had a woman with a head like a rock. I wished I had a woman that made my knees knock. She'd sing like an angel and eat like a bird. And if I wrote a song, she'd know every single word. And there's a big old goofy man dancing with a big old goofy girl. Ooh, baby, it's a big old goofy world. Kiss a little baby, give the world a smile. And if you take an inch, give 'em back a mile. 'Cause if you lie like a rug and you don't give a damn, you're never gonna be as happy as a clam. So I'm sitting in a hotel trying to write a song. My head is just as empty as the day is long. Why, it's clear as a bell, I should have gone to school. I'd be wise as an owl instead of stubborn as a mule. And there's a big old goofy man dancing with a big old goofy girl. Ooh, baby, it's a big old goofy world. Ooh, baby, it's a big old goofy world. Damn sure is. All the snow has turned to water. Christmas days have come and gone. Broken toys and faded colors are all that's left to linger on. I hate graveyards and old pawn shops, for they always bring me tears. I can't forgive the way they robbed me of my childhood souvenirs. Memories that can't be bought, they can't be won at carnivals for free. Well, it took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. Broken hearts and dirty windows make life difficult to see. That's why last night and this morning always look the same to me. And I hate reading old love letters, for they always bring me tears. I can't forgive the way they robbed me of my sweetheart's souvenirs. Memories that can't be bought, they can't be won at carnivals for free. Well, it took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. Thank you. When I woke up this morning, things were looking bad. Seemed like total silence was the only friend I had. A bowl of oatmeal tried to stare me down and won. And it was 12 o'clock before I realized I was having no fun. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. Last time I checked my bankroll, it was getting thin. Sometimes it seems like the bottom is the only place I've been. I chased a rainbow down a one-way street, dead end. And all my friends turned out to be insurance salesmen. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. Well, I sat down in my closet with all my overalls, trying to get away from all the years inside my walls. I dreamed the police heard everything I thought. What then? Oh, well, I went to court and the judge's name was Hoffman. But fortunately, you know the words. I have the key to escape reality, and you may see me tonight with an eagle smile. Cross very much, but it lasted a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? I'm just trying to have me some fun. Well done, son of a gun, hot dog bun, Attila the Hun, my sister-in-law is a nun. Some things never change. This song is one of those things. Well, digesting Reader's Digest in the back of a dirty bookstore. A plastic flag with gum on the back fell out on the floor. Well, I picked it up and I ran outside, slapped it on my window shield. And if I could see old Betsy Ross, I'd tell her how good I feel. But your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore. They're already overcrowded from your dirty little war. Now Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason's for. And your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore. To the bank this morning, the cashier said to me, if you join the Christmas club, we'll give you 10 of them flags for free. Well, I didn't mess around a bit. I took him up on what he said, and I stuck them stickers all over my car and one on my wife's forehead. But your flag now won't get you into heaven anymore. You're already overcrowded from your dirty little war. Now Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason's for. And your flag decal won't get you into heaven anymore. Well, I got my window shields filled with flags I couldn't see, so I ran the car upside a curb right into a tree. By the time they got a doctor down, I was already dead. And I'll never understand why the man standing in the pearly gates said, but your flag now won't get you into heaven anymore. We're already overcrowded from your dirty little war. Now Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason's for. And your flag now won't get you into heaven anymore. Wrap a yellow ribbon around it. Sam Stone came home to his wife and family after serving in the conflict overseas. And the time that he served has shattered all his nerves and left a little shrapnel in his knee. But the morphine eased the pain and the grass grew around his brain and gave him all the confidence he'd lacked. With a purple heart and a monkey on his back. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. And Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pitchers have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Sam Stone's welcome home didn't last too long. He went to work when he'd spent his last dime. And Sammy took to stealing when he got that empty feeling for $100 habit without overtime. And the gold rolled through his veins like 1,000 railroad trains, and eased his mind in the hours that he chose, while the kids ran around wearing other people's clothes. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. And Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pitchers have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Sam Stone was alone when he popped his last balloon, climbing walls while sitting in a chair. Well, he played his last request while the room smelled just like death, with an overdose hovering in the air. But life had lost its fun, and there was nothing to be done but trade his house that he'd bought on the GI Bill for a flag draped casket on a local hero's hill. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. And Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pitchers have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Thank you. You must be Daddy's little pumpkin, I can tell by the way you roll. You must be Daddy's little pumpkin, I can tell by the way you roll. You must be Daddy's little pumpkin, I can tell by the way you roll. 11:15 and you're sleeping on the bedroom floor. I can see the fire burning right behind your eyes. I can see the fire burning, baby, burning right behind your eyes. You must have swallowed a candle for some other kind of surprise. Well, I'm going down to Memphis, got $300 in cash. Yeah, I'm going down to Memphis, got $300 in cash. All the women in Memphis wanna see how long my money will last. I'm going downtown, I'm gonna rattle somebody's cage. I'm going downtown, I'm gonna rattle somebody's cage. I'm gonna beat on my guitar, strut all around the stage. If you see my baby coming, don't you tell her that her daddy's in jail. If you see my baby coming, don't you tell her that her daddy's in jail. She said her little pumpkin, just a really sweet daddy's babe. You must be daddy's little pumpkin, I can tell by the way you roll. You must be daddy's little pumpkin, I can tell by the way you roll. Well, you never do nothing to save your doggone soul. Thank you. I want to introduce these fellas up here playing with me. Out in Los Angeles, they got a band called the Brothers Figaro. But they decided to come out with me for a while, see what it's like out here. Over here on accordion and keyboards and electric guitar, this is Phil Parlapiano. Over here on acoustic guitar and electric and mandolin and harmonica, playing my guitar too, this is Bill Bonk. I'm little Johnny Prine, and we are the Sins of Memphis, though. Used to play with her hula hoops. Now she tells her problems to therapy groups. Grandpa's on the front lawn staring at her rape, wondering if his marriage was a terrible mistake. I'm sitting on the front steps drinking Orange Crush, wondering if it's possible for me to still blush. Oh yeah. There's a boy on a bike with corduroy slacks. He sleeps in the river by the railroad tracks. He waits for the whistle on the train to scream, so he could close his eyes and begin to dream. Oh yeah. From the bells of St. Mary to the Count of Monte Cristo, nothing can stop, nothing can stop, nothing can stop the sins of Memphis. The hands on his watch spun slowly around, with his mind on a bus that went all over town, looking at the babies in the factories and listening to the music of Mr. Squeeze. As if by magic or remote control, he found a piece of a puzzle that he missed from his soul. Oh yeah. From the bells of St. Mary to the Count of Monte Cristo, nothing can stop, nothing can stop, nothing can stop the sins of Memphis. Adam and Eve and a Lucy and a Ricky bit the Big Apple and got a little sticky. Esmeralda and the Hunchback of Notre Dame, they humped each other like they had no shame. They paused as they posed for a Polaroid photo. She whispered in his ear, exactly Odo, Quasimodo. From the bell halls of St. Mary, where the Count of Monte Cristo. Oh, nothing can stop, no, nothing can stop, nothing can stop the sins of Memphis. Sally used to play with her hula hoops. Now she tells her problems to therapy groups. Oh yeah. Thank you. If you don't want my love, if you don't want my love, if you don't want my love, I know who I'll give it to. If you don't want my love, if you don't want my love, if you don't want my love anymore. If you don't want the thrill, if you don't want the thrill, if you don't want the thrill, I know who will. If you don't want my love, if you don't want my love, if you don't want my love anymore. If that's the way that the world goes round, and that's the way that it all comes down. When you want me, I won't be around. If you don't want my love, if you don't want my love, if you don't want my love anymore. The way that the world goes round, and that's the way that it all comes down. When you want me, I won't be around. If you don't want my love, if you don't want my love, if you don't want my love, I know who I'll give it to. If you don't want my love, if you don't want my love, if you don't want my love anymore. Thank you. I wake up to a clock that's ringing, birds are singing on my telephone line. I work all day and I chase my woman. Why don't she chase me sometime? Everybody wants to be wanted. I mean, I ain't no scarecrow cop. I don't need no tranquilization. I don't need no diddly-bop. Next time, tell me that you want me. Put your little foot inside of my shoe. Next time, tell me that you need me. Everybody wants to feel like you. Everybody wants to feel like you. Everybody wants to feel like you. I used to love you so hard in the morning. I make you stutter and roll your eyes. I put your mind on a brief vacation to the land of the lost surprise. Next time, tell me that you want me. Put your little foot inside of my shoe. Next time, tell me that you need me. Everybody wants to feel like you. Everybody wants to feel like you. Everybody wants to feel like you. You got a heart that beats like man love. You got a bell that rings so true. I get this feeling that I got to tiptoe around every little thing you do. Next time, tell me that you want me. Put your little foot inside my shoe. Next time, tell me that you need me. Everybody wants to feel like you. Everybody wants to feel like you. Everybody wants to feel like you. Like you. Like you. You can't live together, you can't live alone. Considering the weather, oh my, how you've grown. From the men in the factories to the wild kangaroo. Like those birds of a feather, they're gathering together and they're feeling exactly like you. They got mesmerized by alibis and limbo danced in fast. Please lock that door. Well, it don't make no sense. That common sense don't make no sense no more. Just between you and me, it's like pulling when you are to be shoving. tell me that this really was nothing. Oh, one of these days, one of these nights, you take off your hat and they'll read you your rights. You wanna get high every time you feel low. Hey, Queen Isabella, stay away from that fella. He'll just get you into trouble, you know. But they came here by boat, and they came here by plane. They blistered their hands and they burned out their brains, all dreaming a dream that'll never come true. Hey, don't give me no trouble, or I'll call up my double, and we'll play piggy in the middle with you. You'll get mesmerized by alibis and limbo dancing past. Please lock that door. Well, it don't make much sense, that common sense don't make no sense no more. It don't make no sense, that common sense don't make no sense no more. Thank you.